Hello guys, it's Marek here and welcome to another episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV, your video podcast about anything Lightroom, Photoshop and photography as well. And this video, in this episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV, I'm going to quickly show you a couple of things when it comes to layer styles, or layer effects as they often called as well. As you're probably aware, there's a couple of ways you can apply them in Photoshop, like with anything in Photoshop. So for example, you can use the FX icon at the bottom of the layers panel. You got these layer FX layer styles. If you prefer using menu, you can use the layer menu, then you got the layer style option with all these layer styles or layer effects. But that's not what I want to talk about today. I want to show you some other things. Like for example, something that so many users are not aware of is you can save your layer effects. I'll give you an example. I've got this text here, well, I've got this copyrighted text in here. If I just zoom in a bit, it will be easier to see. Got this copyrighted text, which I applied an effect to it in here, and I applied bevel and emboss and drop shadow to it. Show you the settings in here. We've got a bevel and emboss, outer bevel and a smooth technique, and we've got a drop shadow here with all the settings set to 0 in here. So it's just a tiny bit of a shadow here on the edges. We just turn it on and off. Just a little bit on the edges. Okay. Now, what many users know is you can copy and paste layer styles, layer effects. So for example, if I wanted to apply the same layer effect layer style, say to my name here at the bottom, what I could do is right click on the effect here in the layers panel, choose copy layer style, select another layer, right click on it and choose paste layer style. Exactly the same layer style would be applied with all the same settings. Okay, I'm just going to undo that. But what about you using it repeatedly over and over again? What if you want to keep on using it? That's where you can actually save your layer styles. That's why you may have wondered in the past why we have these styles panel in here with all these different styles. That's where you can create your own styles. So for example, if I select the layer which has layer effects, layer styles, so my copyrighted layer here, again, got all these effects in here, can go to the styles panel, click in the top right corner and choose new style, or just click on a new style icon in here, and this will take all your layer effects that you've created on this layer and save them in here. So this could be my, let's say, bevel and maybe shadow, and I'll click OK, and now it's going to be available here. It will stay in the styles panel all the time in Photoshop, no matter which document you have open. But here's another way. If you double click on the name effects well, if you have more than one layer effect, just double click on the name effects, or you can also double click on the layer next to the name. This will open this layer styles dialog box. Okay. Now here's a tip for you. So many people don't even know that. I wasn't even aware of that for a really long time. If you click on the word styles in the top left corner, you can see your styles in here. So it's exactly the same as using the styles panel. Okay, and in here you can click new style and create your new layer style. Okay. So you can create your own layer style in this way as well. It's going to cancel it. And when it comes to applying layer styles, quickly and easily, you can select the layer, something you're working on, and then using styles panel, you can just click on a style, and the style will be applied with all the settings you have, like that. And this applies to any document. So if I were to create a new document, any size will do. If I just put some text here, really quickly, I know it's white, no worries. I'm going to change the color. Say black for now is fine. Make it bigger or even bigger. You can go to styles panel, click on the layer style, and it's being applied to here. So I could just change the background so you can see what's going on here. So you got a layer style applied with all these different effects through the styles panel in Photoshop. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. This was another episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV about the layer effects, layer styles in Photoshop. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon on another video in the series. Thank you very much. Bye bye.